さて。
Never gets old. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the possible champions of Project L, and today we are going to be talking about everyone's favorite, I think, assassin in League of Legends. We are talking about Akali, former student of Shen, left her master, and is now someone to be feared. Now, Akali, as you can see, uses two different weapons. She uses her kunai, as well as the giant weapon known as a kana. And not only does she use that for her attacks, but when she hits someone with one of her abilities, the circle appears, allowing her to start swinging it, because it is actually attached to a rope. And when that happens, she gains padded damage as well as more range. And these weapons are going to make up exactly what I believe her normals will be. Her lights are going to use the smaller kunai that she has in her right hand. Her mediums are going to use the much larger kana, and then the heavy version, heavy attacks, instead of using it something like at the game where you have to use the kunai, just straight up her heavy attacks are going to be using the roped version of her kana to have a longer range. Gonna go along with what would make Akali and what would she play like? Well, like in game, she's an assassin. So what is she going to use? She's going to use her kunai to be extra annoying. And the main way that you know she's an assassin, she is going to use smoke bombs.
Gonna carve my own path.
It's going to be a terrifying thing to deal with when it comes to Oki if you get up and you cannot see her. I don't believe she's going to be able to turn fully invincible in a game with like Project L with this crazy mix as it. I don't think it's possible to make a character have the ability to turn fully invisible, but a couple of smoke bombs here and there are not out of the question, especially for a character made to be an assassin. But besides that, though, what is she going to do? Since we only talked about her normals, well, we talked a little bit about the kunai, and that is going to be one of her specials and her primary projectile. She's going to be able to throw them straight forward on the ground. When she jumps in the air, she can throw them at a diagonal. And the other thing that she's going to use it for, and what I believe could be the main use, or the main thing that's going to make Akali special, is the use of what is in this game, a backflip along with the shuriken throw. So now, what do I mean for what can that be used in Project L? Well, how about we make it a lariat that has a couple options you can do out of it, kind of a mix of a lariat and a rekka. So what you can do is have the ability to roll backwards or forwards, based on which special button you press, and then out of it you can do either light, medium, or heavy. Light would just end it as is. You're going to roll, and that's it. When you do medium, you're going to throw a shuriken out, and then if you do heavy after the roll, you can hit him with a slash. And in case you're wondering, but she's an assassin, why would you want to roll away? Well, her kunai are not going to be infinite. Much like the wisps that Ari uses, she is going to have to restock on her kunai. So having the ability to backflip, throw a shuriken, and be able to create distance will allow her to recharge her kunai and get herself back into the game. And then what about her supers? Well, I think her level 1, I think she's going to have 2 level 1s. And they're basically going to be the same thing, but the difference is which side. So Akali is going to have the ability to be able to go left, right, with basically the lariat, being able to roll through people, as well as being able to go further away. And what her level 1s will do basically is what her current one is. She gets a slash, and she can slash again. Except, what the difference is, based on which one you choose to do first, will determine which side she ends up on. So if you start with Special 1, and then go 2, you'll go cross up. But if you do 2 and then 1, you can go to the other side, giving her the option to either put someone in a knockdown state in the corner where she can set up smoke bomb for her Oki, or she can bring them mid-screen to start prepping for her left-rights, making her an absolute mix-up queen, as well as having a decent projectile that she can throw both in the air and on the ground. And what exactly characters could do something like that? Well, and filling you guys with surprise as always, we're talking about Ibuki. And what exactly why? Well, you just saw right there, because she uses the kunai just like Akali does, and would work in a very similar way. Having a gauge at the bottom to show how many you have, and have the ability to both throw it while standing on the ground, or while in the air at an angle. And when you start running out, gotta go back, and gotta restock. Exact same way there. And the one other comparison, of course, is Ibuki also has the dash. But the difference being, though, is that I think with Akali, knowing how she works in League, she would have a follow-up to this dash, giving her both a left-right possibility as well as a follow-up to the dash. And that is Akali. Now, can I see Akali in Project L? Yes. Yes, I could. Because assassins would be the kings, or in the sense, queens of Rushdown in that game. And having any sort of invisibility option, be it actually turning invisible or a smoke bomb, would be ridiculous in a game as fast as Project L. But as always, that's just my opinion, though. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want or think Akali would be in Project L? If so, let me know why. Or you should let me know what champions you would want to see in Project L. Maybe in next video I will pick yours and we'll talk about what champion you want to see next. Until next time, though, hope you have a good rest of your day, night, wherever it is for you right now. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.